Two. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Nevin Arena here in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. It is Berg Hockey Night here on Berg Hockey Live. My name is Brian Mitchell. Helping me tonight is Jared Todhunter. He's just helping out behind the camera. He has a headset on, but he doesn't want to talk, so we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. Tonight, we have the Montour Spartans visiting the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. We're going to start out with the road team this evening. The Montour Spartans, 3-10 on the year. They have 6 points. They're sitting in 10th in the A Gold Division. They are led by head coach Steve Young, assisted by Ed Elbel, Tim Vicini, and Jason Belts, of team managers Jamie Moskovitz. I don't have their full scratches for tonight, so we're just going to go through the roster. Number 6 will be Landon Carlisle. Number 9 will be Colton Wilson. Number 11 will be Luke Zacharias. 16 will be Jack Corbel. Number 17 will be Caden Erbst. Number 18 will be Trey Varga. Number 21 will be Jonah Camerdisi Woodruff. Number 22 will be Liam Dallas. Number 25 will be Griffin Williams. Nico Sikorsky will be wearing number 27. Ethan Diani will be wearing number 29 this evening. Number 30 will be Quinn Dalverni. Number 33 will be Josh Klimas. Number 38 will be Hunter Fiedler. JJ Stroka will be wearing 39. Dom Dixon will be wearing number 41. Dom Dorsch will be wearing 46. Adam Klimas will be wearing number 67. Aiden Moskovitz will be wearing number 71. Braden Kulak will be wearing 82. Tommy Ellis, 85. Dylan Rogers, 89. Cole Dallas, 91. And Thomas Barefoot will be wearing number 96. For the team in the blackout jerseys, one of my top 3 favorite jerseys in the PIHL, these Montour blackout jerseys. I'm going to go to the opposite side. The team in the white with the brown and gold this season. They're in their second season with these jerseys. They're 7-4-0-1, 15 points. They're good for 7th in the A Gold Division. They are led by head coach Corey Mensch, assisted by Jason Outley, Cody Ostad, and Nick Rosati. Team manager is Ann Outley. Number 2 will be Mikey Kingerski. Number 7 will be Noah Outley. Number 15 will be Cam Sharrock. Number 18 will be Kason Ty. Number 27 will be Cooper Outley. Number 28 will be Jeremiah Falk. Number 31, goalie Tristan Gonzalez. Assume he will start this evening. Hunter Webb will be number 41. Bryce Ferris will be number 43. Number 55 will be Luke Dieter. Number 58 will be Jaden Ostrowski. Number 59 will be Max Addison. Number 65, Jake Fink. Number 79, Dylan Swerzinski. Number 86 is Carter Sharrock. 87, Chase Kushner. Number 91 is Ethan Patrick. Ace Klingensmith will be wearing number 97, and Luke Dinkel will be wearing number 98 for the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. We're going to give you a little bit of time here. This will be the only matchup between these two teams in this division this season, based on the fact that there were 12 teams, so they had to fit everybody into two. Each team will play 2 teams once this season instead of twice. So this is the only time you'll see Montour and Greensburg-Salem on a schedule. It is also the final calendar game of the calendar year 2023 to face off. So strap in, grab a cup of hot cocoa, enjoy some puck here in Western Pennsylvania. I'm Mitch. This is Pittsburgh Hockey Night on Berg Hockey Live on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest and 10-Band TV. All right, back here at the Kirk Nevin Arena, the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions started out 2-3 on the year. They've been 5-1-0-1 since They're on a little bit of a streak here. They have 4.15 goals per game. That's good for 12th in the 24-team division. The goals against, they're 3.58. That's 13th. On the opposite side, Montour, they're 3-3 in their last 6. They started the season 0-7, but things are looking up for the Spartans. For the last 6 games, next 2024 will be at home, so it'll give you some home cooking for them. The goals per game for them are 5 goals a game. That is good for 7th in the division. And goals against per game, 7.31. That's 21st out of 24th. They've had a little bit of an issue stopping pucks. Scoring has been no problems as their leading scorers are Thomas Barefoot with 31 points, 10 goals, 21 assists, and Hunter Fiedler, who leads them all with 16 goals and 18 assists, good for 34 points. They have a 21-point scorer in Jonah Cameradesi Woodruff. They have been able to put the pucks in the nets, but the problem is that they're having an issue keeping them out this season. It's been a rough defensive go for them. So we should have a good spirited contest to end the 2023 season, 2023 portion of the season. And we're going to get ready for the face-off here momentarily here. Montour, Greensburg-Salem, live from Kirk-Nevin Arena. Looks like it is going to be Tristan Gonzalez. Gonzalez 5-2-1 on the season, a 311 goals against average and an 872 save percentage, 393 minutes. On the opposite side, waiting to see who clears. They all go to the bench to throw me off. We're going to talk to Steve Young before we get started. It's going to be Ethan Diani starting tonight. Ethan Diani, 1-4, 689 save percentage, and an 689 goals against average and a 806 goals against save percentage. It's like amateur hour for me this week. I'm like, almost time for break, but we're getting there. All right. These blackout jerseys, like I said, one of my favorite jerseys of all time in the PIHL. It's just simplistic, especially with the gold as an accent. A line up at center. It's going to be Chase Kushner and Tom Barefoot lining up. And ladies and gentlemen, for the final time in 2023, we are delaying me, underway here at Kirk-Nevin Arena, won by the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. Back passed up for Duke Dieter. Dieter will dump that one in for Kushner, who will put it behind the net. Goes through the crease, and Diani, who gets a heads up then out. Aiden Moskovitz will dump this one up to the half wall. Kushner has a hard time controlling it. It'll be picked up, and Hunter Webb will take it, passes it back for Noah Outley. Across for Addison. Addison waits, dumps this one around looking for Outley, but it bounces off his kick and goes straight to Kushner. Kushner comes in, shot. Save made by Diani, goes back into the corner. Kushner has a little waits for an outlet to develop. Kushner back up to the half wall, takes one, shoots one on. Diani will hold on to it, and with 6:24, we'll have our first face-off post-opening draw. Ethan Diani this season, a sophomore, 200 minutes on the year so far. Aiden Klimas has been their starter for the majority of the games. We're discussing Carter Sharrock is being sent back to the bench. Looks like he has to change his stick or a piece of equipment. They're going to send out Kyson Ty. Kyson Ty will step into the dot and win the face-off back. Swarzinski over for Dinkel. It goes past him, but it doesn't get out, so Dinkel will have to chase it down. Opportunity for Moskovitz coming the other way. Moskovitz in, shot, saved by Gonzalez, goes to the side of the net, behind the net. It'll be Dylan Swarzinski. Swarzinski loses the puck, shot on by Barefoot. Rebound goes back on. Gonzalez leaves it over to the side, back to the half wall, and cleared up. And up it goes. It'll be Jake Fink. Fink will pass this one up for Ty. Back to Fink. Fink tries to throw one through a defender. He's able to get his own pass back over for Ty. Ty waiting to look for the shot. It'll be Fink. Fink up for Addison. Addison's shot will be saved, but back to the Golden Lions. Ty can't get to it. And Addison tries to keep it in, is a little bit of pressure, and just drops it back for Fink. Fink's shot will go wide of Diane. Back down, Fiedler will carry it out of the zone. Gets around Fink, gets around Kongursky, but loses the puck as Fink tries to keep it in the zone. It does eventually get cleared out by Montour. Back for Addison. Addison will pass this one up along the boards, where Fiedler will collect, and it circles. It'll be turned over to Ty, loses it in his skates. It does come out, and out comes Liam Dallas. Dallas gets rubbed off along the boards. Outley has a hard time with that one behind the net. Outley will take it up along the half wall in front of his own bench. Brings it in, tries to get around a defender. And it'll be Zacharias having to look for the pass across. Rogers up along the wall. It'll be shot in on Gonzalez and held on to. 14:51 remaining in the first. It is scoreless here at Kirk Nevin Arena. Dallas will step in. With Chirac, it'll be won by Montour. For the pass in front, Brzezinski will battle him off. It'll be passed around by Bryce Ferris. Ferris gets it around the half wall where it'll be picked up, and he'll get the rebound and kick it up to Chirac. They'll stay on side temporarily as Ferris will get it up to Dallas. Dallas has a little bit of pressure on him, but Ferris turns around, gets an opportunity to keep it in. Herbst will collect it at the blue line and throw it around. Dallas waits, back across, picked up by Chirac. Carter Chirac up for Kushner. Chase Kushner waits, shot on, just misses the net wide. Up for Hunter Webb. Webb at the point. Back down, Zacharias will battle with Carter Chirac. Back down, Webb will shoot it to Chirac. Chirac's shot will be saved. Kushner, a little bit of pressure down for Sorzinski. They'll regroup, and it'll be kept in nicely by Addison. Addison comes around a defender. He's going to wait, throws one through the crease. Nobody home, and opportunity for Montour if they can hurry, but it's going to be Sorzinski playing center field. He'll dump it behind the net. Back around it goes. A little bit of pressure for Webb. From Webb on Caden Herbst will allow the Montour Spartans to get it out of the zone. Carrying it in is Jack Corbel. Corbel loses the puck, and coming the other way is Mikey Kongursky. Kongursky across the blue line, brings it in. Shot, save made by Diane. Mikey Kongursky, 9 goals, 9 assists, 18 points on the season. It's good for second on the team. He's only trailing Carter Chirac, who has 8 goals and 13 assists. Down it goes, Addison. Max Addison dumps this one up, looking for Luke Dieter. It'll be Hunter Webb. Webb throws one on the center. It's going to be Kongursky giving an opportunity. But back down it goes behind. Webb in the corner, up to the point. It'll go back out to Webb. Webb's shot from a bad angle will come around, and it'll go out of the zone, where Max Addison will chase it back into the Golden Lions zone. Addison is going to slow down play. Pass it up off of Webb. Moskowitz will have to bounce it around, but it's going to be kept in nicely by Sikorsky. Back up, Webb leaves it for Kongursky. Into the zone it goes. It'll be dumped down, and the Spartans will regroup behind the net past Moskowitz. Sorzinski over for Kushner. Kushner will carry it back in. Comes to the top of the slot. Gets around a couple defenders, but gets stick checked off of it. Sorzinski will throw this one through, looking for the tip. Picked up and shot on by Kushner and saved by Diane. 12:17 remaining in the first. Scoreless here at the Kirk Nevin Arena. Caden Herbst steps off the ice. We cleared back out to the point. Sorzinski will have to chase it back into his neutral zone. Dinkel across for Kushner. Kushner back into the zone. Kushner waits, gets around a defender. On the backhand, goes back to the forward. Barefoot, Tom Barefoot into the zone. Shot. Riser goes over the crossbar and behind. Moskowitz can't get to it. We picked up by Fiedler's shot. Goes into the corner. Hunter Fiedler regroups. Moskowitz will give him a little bit of an assist on the half wall. Back up Kushner. Kushner trying to get it out. Stick check by Fiedler. Goes back. Moskowitz all alone. Comes in. Opportunity. Shot. Toe save by Gonzalez. Rebound comes up for Barefoot. Barefoot down around. Fiedler. Back with Swerzinski with a little bit of pressure. It'll be shot on and cleared out by the Golden Lions. It's going to go just to the right of the net, and an icing call with 11:18 remaining. Referees are going to talk about something in front of the net. They're going to keep the face-off down low. Kingerski steps in with Dallas. It'll be one back. Kingerski will dump this one out for Zacharias. Zacharias has to throw the puck back to Dallas in front of his own bench. He'll pass it up, looking to get it past Addison. Fink collects it, passes over for Outley. The captain will pass it up for Kingerski and into the corner. Kingerski chases it down with Sharrock. Sharrock gets there first. Sharrock waits, up to the point. Outley shot low, blocked. Rebound comes across, right to Fink. Fink shot, glove save, Diani. 10:46 remaining in the first. Scoreless, we'll have another face-off to the right of the sophomore netminder. Face-off won by the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. Keep it in the zone. It'll be dumped back. And kept across by Webb. Webb leaves it around for Herbst. Herbst will pass this one out. And Outley will throw this one on that tip in front by Webb. Was cleared and is going to be out to Dallas. Liam Dallas shot low. Goes off of Gonzalez into the corner. Outley goes in with pressure. No penalty on the play there. Kushner will carry it out of the zone. Kushner waits. Throws one on. Low shot on Diani, who goes down, makes the grab, and holds on to it with 10:03 remaining in the first. Ty steps in with Varga. It'll be won by Ty. Ty gets the puck, goes back along the half wall into the corner. Ty goes back to his forehand, has to go around a referee. Webb leaves it up for Dinkle. It'll go back behind, bounce to the Ty. With pressure by Wilson. Ty behind. Case and Ty up to the point. Swerzinski back to Ty. Waits, shots low, and it goes back across for Sikorsky. Throws it behind the net, around where Swerzinski will get it on the half wall. Back down, Hunter Webb. Webb in the corner. Throws one across, looks for the tip in front by Ferris, and he couldn't finish up the play, so it's going to go to the half wall, and it'll bounce around. Ferris back to Webb. Webb throws one through the crease, looking for a tip by Ty. Nobody home, so Roszinski's shot goes through crease. Back down, can't get to Dinkle, so it's going to be picked up and carried out by Varga. Trey Varga, head of steam into the zones. Varga shot, save made, rebound, scores! Jack Corbel gets his third of the season, the freshman. And at 9:03, it is 1-0 Montour. Just an innocent bounce across on a rebound, an opportunity for Corbel just to fire it home. And we will have another face-off at center. 9:03 remaining. It is 1-0 Montour. Barefoot will step in with Sharrock. Carter Sharrock will win the face-off across. Max Addison. Addison up for Outley. Outley passes it up for Kingerski. Goes back into the zone. Dorsch will chase it in. Dorsch with a little bit of pressure on him. It'll be picked up by Kingerski. And the backhand cleared out by Fiedler. Fiedler's going to try to feed Moskowitz into the far corner, and it will be an icing call. 8:41 remaining. Barefoot steps in with Kingerski. Be won by Kingerski, but controlled by Barefoot. Moskovitz will take it out of the zone. Falling down was Outley. Goes back up, and Montour collects, looks across. Fiedler's shot goes off of Gonzalez and back into the half wall. He picked up and thrown across, looking for Sharrock. Sharrock into the zone, has Kingerski. Sharrock throws one on, save made by Diani. Rebound comes back out. Moskovitz will collect it in the corner. Waits, thinks about it, throws it across for Fiedler. He'll dump that one into the zone, and it'll be picked up by Luke Dinkel. Moskovitz goes, and we have ourselves a penalty here. Unsportsmanlike. It's going to be a Hunter Fiedler, an unsportsmanlike conduct for talking. They're saying a taunt. So it's going to be a power play for the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. The Golden Lions, power play on the season, 26.9%. That's good for 7th of the 24 teams in single A. The penalty kill for the Montour Spartans, 75.5%, 13th in. Did they get him for 10? It may be for naught. They did get him for a 10-minute, so there will be no power play. Face-off one back across, carried in by Addison. Addison up for Kushner. Kushner into the zone. Comes in, gets around a defender, picked up. Dieter's shot goes off the post. He'll take the puck, pass it around. Oh, he'll collect it behind. A little bit of pressure there from the Spartans, and it'll be cleared out to Outley. The captain will take it back into his zone. Back down and dumped in on net. Diani will dump this one across for Herbst. 10-minute misconduct for Fiedler. 10-minute misconduct. Addison. Comes across, backs it across, and back to Barefoot. He'll tip it back out. Outley will get a little bit of pressure from Rogers, and in comes Kushner. Kushner leaves it for Webb. Webb shot wide of the net. Goes to the half wall. Liam Dallas will collect. Dallas throws one up for Dinkel, who backhands it across past Kushner. Webb goes down, and Kushner collects. Waits, comes on the backhand, and throws one on. Save made. Rebound goes back around, picked up by the Spartans and cleared down. Dinkel will go and watch the icing get called. 6:41 remaining in the first. 1-0 Montour leads. Back across. Kingerski. And cleared up to the point. Dinkel and Ty. Oh, Sikorsky and Ty rough up along the half wall, and they're going to call offside here, or a hand pass, or a combination. Face-off will be directly to our left. Oh, no, it'll come all the way down to the left of Diani. Sharrock pass for Dinkel. Dinkel down by Sikorsky, say a shot on by Swarzinski, and it'll be saved by Diani. Shots are 8-7, about 10 minutes into the contest in favor of the Golden Lions. Swarzinski down to the half wall, picked up. Kingerski shot on, goes over Diani, rebound. Oh, it just falls into the crease and he smothers it. 6:13 remaining, we'll have another faceoff. Now, without going much further into it, the Hunter Fiedler penalty, I watched the referees say as if it was as he was mouthy about something. I'm not sure if that was 100% factual about it, but it looked like that's what they were alluding to. Swarzinski back down and cleared in, and it's going to be Sharrock getting around. Sharrock goes back into the half wall. Carter Sharrock. Swarzinski finds Fink, who throws one on opportunity. Kingerski fires it home, and he'll get his. Let's see, count that, number 10 on the season, Mikey Kingerski, and it's 1-1 at 5:42. So, I'm assuming that his nickname is the Dragon, Kingerski. Across it goes. It'll be picked up by Wilson. He'll dump this one across, and Kushner bounces one back across for Addison, but he'll collect it himself, and Kushner will pass it out. Looking for Webb and down for Barefoot. Barefoot. It'll come back up. Dieter brings it in back into the zone for Outley. Outley passes it out for Kushner. Kushner comes in and, oh, looks to get run over, and he's going to take a penalty. Josh Klemus came in looking to level Kushner, and Kushner just stood him up. Like, Klemus took the worst of that one, but Kushner is going to be the one called for the penalty. 5:06 remaining in the period. They're going to ask for why down on the bench. Corey Mensch arguing that one pretty solid. I mean, they're going to call it a rough. And it'll be a power play for the Montour Spartans. The Spartans, 24% on the year, 10th in single A. On the opposite side, the penalty kill for the Golden Knights, 74.4%, 14th in single A. Backed out, it goes behind. Montour will collect it, pass it across to the half wall. Back for Moskowitz. Waits, thinks off, across. Shot on, will be blocked by Addison. Goes up for Varga. And penalty coming up, it's going to be a slashing call. And it's going to be on Montour, negating the power play. It's going to be Thomas Barefoot heading off. 4:41 remaining in the first. There'll be a minute 35 on a 4-on-4, followed by a 25-second power play for the Golden Lions. Moskowitz will step in with Kingerski. Kingerski will win it and throws one on net that goes off of Diani and back behind net. Kingerski's going to rub off Herbst. Back coming out is the Spartans forward Dallas. Dallas on the backhand will throw this one across for Outley. Outley just throws one back in behind. Where do we picked up by Zacharias? He passes it out and it just gets tossed up to Swarzinski. Waits for everybody to get on side, comes in, comes out, comes back in. Swarzinski at the top of the circle. Skates through Dallas. All the way up to Ty. Shot blocked. Rebound comes back out. Ty will just regroup and take it out with 52 seconds remaining on the first penalty. So it's going back around for Hunter Webb. Webb gets around one defender. That's Herbst into the zone. Webb comes in, shakes off a second, shoots, scores. That was all Hunter Webb there. Number 41 came in, shook off the first defender, broke the second defender's ankles, and just fired it high and made it 2-1. It's a 4-on-4 goal for Hunter Webb. For Webb, that is his 10th of the season, staying on pace with Kingerski. Both of them in the double-digit club. Sharrock wins the faceoff. Webb will dump that one back in with 36 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4, 3:41 remaining in the first, and a 2-1 score for the Golden Lions. Got her to go. Webb steps in with Varga. They have words, separate, and then they set up. Outley throws one across, looking for Sharrock. He'll pass it back to Swarzinski. 17 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. Swarzinski up for Outley. It'll be dumped in on net, and Diane will hold on to it. 9 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4, 3:15 remaining in the first. Two-1 is your score. Hunter Webb and Mikey Kongursky goals for the Golden Lions. Webb, that was with Varga. It'll be dumped up to the point, kept in nicely. Power play begins. 25 seconds for the Golden Lions. It'll be shot on, sticked off, and out of play. 2:58 to go, 17 seconds remaining in a power play. While the face-off looks to the right of Diane. Looks like Varga and Kongursky will step in to the dot. They're going to get the puck out of the netting, pocket it, and drop it for the next one. Face-off won by the Spartans. Varga on a nice little play to get it out of the zone, but it's going to go straight to Kushner. Kushner on the half wall. Drops the puck back for Outley. It's going to be picked up by Rogers. Jack Rogers will bounce this one, opportunity for Varga. It'll be Trey Varga. In. Shot. Save made Gonzalez. It goes back behind the net. Outley will pass this one up to Hunter Webb. Webb, penalty has expired. 5-on-5 we go. Webb into the zone. Shot. Save made by Diane. 2:25 remaining. We'll have a face-off. Ty will step in with Corbel. One back by the Spartans, and out they come. Corbel chases it in with Sikorsky, has Barefoot with him, but Dieter will get it the other way. Dieter across the slot, shot blocked by Wilson. We go back, Dieter and Wilson will go in front. Opportunity here. Corbel waits, throws one down, and it'll go stay in the zone. Cleared up. Stroka will dump this one on. Klimas will dump this one in behind. Gonzalez waits with the opportunity coming out. Klimas across. Ferris almost got to that one first, but Wilson gets roughed off along the boards. Back in they come. Opportunity shot. Save made. Rebound goes up in the air. Picked up by Ferris. He gets leveled behind the net. Rebound goes to Ty. Tipping around. Dieter's shot scores. 3-1 is your score, and it all breaks down behind. Ferris gets into it behind the cage. What looks to be Moskovitz, and he's going to go over and celebrate anyway with Klimas. And Ferris and Klimas had words afterwards, but it's 3-1. Neither are very happy about this. I've got a rough, and looks like a rough on both sides. So we're going to go 4-on-4 with 1:30 left. 3-1 is your score in favor of the Golden Lions. Luke Dieter with the goal, his 7th of the season. Corey Mensch wants another word with the officials. He didn't like what happened behind the net. Yep, it is 5-on-5. They were coincidental minors. Sharrock and Moskovitz back down. Addison with Barefoot and Outley in the corner. We'll wait. Back out, and it goes out for Zacharias, who has to regroup and send this one back in. Kingerski with 1:10 remaining in the period. Outley will dump this one across, and Zacharias will chase it down with Sharrock in the near corner. Sharrock, 1 minute to go in the frame. Back behind it goes in front. Opportunity shot by Fink. Nice save by Diani. Nice save by Diani and holds on to it. 56 seconds remaining. Sharrock steps in with Barefoot. One across for Kingerski. Shot goes back and dumps to the corner. Outley will take it and just chip it back into the far corner. Zacharias can't get to it before Dieter, and he'll pass it up, and it'll be cleared out past to Addison. And it's going to go all the way up for Barefoot. Barefoot looking to drop it back for Moskovitz. They'll fight along the boards. 33 seconds remaining in the frame. Outley lets this one go up along the boards, and Sharrock carries it out. Carter Sharrock across. Sharrock shot saved by Diani and holds on to it. 20 seconds remaining. Shots are 14-8 in favor of the Golden Lions. Sharrock leaves it back, and it's going to be tipped out. An opportunity coming the other way. Liam Dallas. Dallas offside. Moskovitz is not happy with the offside call, as he was the one that was offside. He goes after Swerzinski. It's getting a little edgy here. They'll bring it outside. 14 seconds remaining in the first. Right in front of the Greensburg-Salem bench. Kushner steps in with Barefoot. Back across. That'll be Cooper Outley. Making the face off, dumping this one in deep. It'll be thrown in back. Swerzinski there, but ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of the first period with your score. The Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions 3. The Montour Spartans 1. We'll be back after this.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. You utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Back here with the second period. 3-1 is your score. Greensburg-Salem leading Montour. Jack Corbel with the goal for the Montour Spartans. On the opposite side, Mikey Kingerski, Hunter Webb, and not Chase Kushner. I had this one. This was Luke Dieter with goals for the Golden Lions. Diane's still out. Klimas is not there. Outley. Dorsch will take the puck along the half wall. He'll dump this one up for Corbel. Corbel waits, gets around the defender. Tries to get it outside the zone. Does so. Nice little backhand pass across. Up for Hunter Webb. Webb with Addison, with Kushner. Up for Webb. Webb will throw this one around the boards all the way over to Outley, but it's going to be picked up by Sikorsky first, and it's going to be out of the zone for Cooper Outley. Cooper passes it out for Noah Outley. Outley into the zone, across for Kushner. Bouncing puck, has a hard time collecting. It'll just dump it behind the net. Hunter Webb back behind for Outley. It's thrown on, opportunity here and carried out, but nicely kept in by Kushner. Kushner on the backhand scores. 4-1 is your score. 16:03 remaining in the second. Kushner with a backhand. It's a very young Montour squad, as Liam Dallas, Hunter Fiedler, and Adam Klimas, the backup goaltender, the only seniors playing this evening. Landon Carlisle, the other senior for Steve Young's squad. All the rest are juniors, the freshmen. Trey Varga, Nico Sikorsky, Jack Corbel, freshman. Also Colt Wilson. Dingle will throw this one on just wide, picked up by Sharrock. Carter Sharrock up for Swerzinski. Back down to Sharrock. Waits, thinks about it on the half wall. Throws one up for Swerzinski. Tries to throw one down behind, but it'll be picked up and sent out inside the zone. It'll be picked up and carried back in. Fink's shot, save made by Diane. Tries to glove it, it falls down. It has to be played by the Spartans. Back down it goes. Swerzinski throws one on net just wide. Sharrock picks it up. Carter Sharrock high off Diane and in. 5-1. .15:03 remaining in the second. Unfortunately, I have not set my schedule for 2024 yet, so those will be released hopefully soon as everybody starts to put their stuff in. But this is the final game of the 2023 calendar year for not only myself but the league. So Liam Dallas will take the puck back into the zone. Dallas shot blocked off of Outley. Rebound goes behind. It'll be dumped out, picked up, and it'll be off the referee's skates and kept it by Ty. Ty will bounce this one out for Moskovitz, and we got another penalty coming up. It's going to be against Montour. It's going to be Moskovitz, and it's going to be in unsportsmanlike conduct. No, sorry, it's going to be Dallas unsportsmanlike. They do get Hunter Fiedler back. Young asking what exactly was said on the ice to call another one. 10-minute minor. 10-minute major again. Talking about it a little bit, figuring out exactly what they're doing here. Fiedler is over in the corner. He's going to come back up. Five on five here. They'll regroup. We cleared up. Webb carries it out. Carlisle steps in with Webb. It'll be picked up by Moskowitz. They'll go back and forth. Kushner. Back up. Outley. Outley shot low behind. Opportunity here. Goes out to Ty. Ty and Carlisle. Carlisle hits Ty. Clearing out by Montour across for Moskowitz. Moskowitz throws one across, and it's going to be held on to by Gonzalez, but they're going to whistle it dead. He didn't have it covered. Moskowitz got a stick in there. He does have an argument there. Sorry, Barefoot got a stick in there. .14:20 remaining in the second. Senior Landon Carlisle drawing the ire of the student section to our left. Down it goes. Kushner in the near corner. Fiedler on him. It'll be passed back to Outley. Outley looking for Ty. Falling down was Dorsch. Moskowitz will take it back in his own zone. They'll all be confused. Regroup back. Fiedler. Fiedler throws one across. Looking for Carlisle. Carlisle and Webb go at it. Carlisle goes down. It'll be picked up by Kushner. It'll be cleared out of the zone. Back to Dorsch. Dorsch down for Barefoot. Barefoot looking for Outley, but Fiedler will collect. Fiedler down for Moskowitz. In the center, Webb back into the corner with Moskowitz. Goes back behind, and it will be picked up by Kushner. Chase Kushner will pass this one up, looking for Kyson Ty. Ty and Webb come in with 2-on-1, but it's going to be offside if they touch it, so it doesn't get whistled as Cam Sharrock will dump this one in behind. Out it goes up for Barefoot. Barefoot tips it across looking for Corbel, but it's going to be picked up by Kingerski, who throws this one up for Fink. Jake Fink will throw one across that goes back in the near corner. Kingerski, the goal already. He passed out. Kingerski looking for Fink, goes back up. Barefoot. Nice play by Fink to keep it. Fink into the zone. Fink waits, throws one on. Save made Diani, and it'll be held on to with 12:53 remaining in the second. We'll have another face-off. 5-1 is your score. Greensburg-Salem leading Montour. Out it goes. Dinkel. There's one that was going to be touched by Varga, but it's going to be Sharrock coming the other way, and he runs into a wall of black. Down Kingerski. Shot gloved by Diani and held on to. 12:37 remaining. Another face-off coming up. Kingerski back with Varga across for Zacharias. Looking for Sikorsky, but it's going to be picked up by Kingerski. Down with Sharrock. Carter Sharrock gets around Zacharias, comes in. Back to the point. Kingerski can't finish it up, so it's going to be picked up and cleared out to Corbel. Corbel brings it in. Throws one in straight to Sharrock. Does get the puck back. Corbel tries to get around a defender, but 3 white shirts converge on him. It'll be picked up by Sharrock on the way out. Fink back through the zone. Kingerski loses it in his skates, goes over to Herbst. It'll be dapped up to the point, and Corbel has to chase it down, but it'll be picked up and cleared up to Fink, who dumps it in. Back down Herbst. Zacharias with Fink, and Varga has a hard time collecting that one. Herbst will get it. For Hunter Webb. Webb back down the Ty. Ty for Swerzinski, and it's out of the zone. 11:20 remaining. Swerzinski with Ferris. Back around, cleared up nicely around the defender by Rogers. Rogers and Swarzynski go at it, and Rogers throws a punch, a second punch, and this one's getting out of hand. 11 minutes remaining. It's going to be Rogers heading off. And Swarzynski's also going to go. Once again, they're going to talk to Corey Mensch on the bench. Liam Dallas got a misconduct penalty at 2:16 of the period. It's a 10-minute misconduct. Waiting to see if they call. They have not updated the penalties yet, but it looks like it's going to be 4 on. It's going to be 4 on 4 here, or 5 on 5. There's no penalties up on the board. Got 5 for the, yep, there's an additional penalty going up for Montour, so it's a home power play for the Golden Lions. Outley back to the point. Lay cross for Sharrock. Sharrock waits, throws one back for Outley, gets around barefoot. Outley down. Kongursky throws one across, and it'll be up along a half for Outley. Outley gets hit by barefoot. Back to Kushner. Kushner for Kongursky. He's going to leave it for nobody up at the point, and they'll regroup. Back in goes Sharrock. Carter Sharrock. Long to Outley. Noah Outley at the point. Over for Chase Kushner. Kushner shot. Save made. Held on to by Diani. Got a 2-minute minor for roughing. Was the additional penalty. This one goes back. Outley. Up for Sharrock. Shot, save made. Actually goes wide. It's going to be Kushner, near corner. Throws one through, up, off, and picked up by Kongursky. Kongursky back for Outley. Outley, Kongursky, done Sharrock, has Webb in front, goes to him, shot, save made, rebound comes in, and it's going to be picked up by Webb. Hunter Webb. Back behind the net for Kushner. Sets up the power play on the half wall. Kushner up for Outley. He'll skate that one to center. Outley up for Kushner at the circle. Across to the opposite circle. Shot by Sharrock. Scores. 6-1. Power play goal for Carter Sharrock. The penalties officially were Dylan Swarzynski, 2 minutes for roughing, and a double minor for Rogers for roughing. Coming in, shot on. Shot high by Dieter. Goes back behind to be cleared out. And Fiedler has a hard time with that one, kept in. And Addison comes in on the backhand. Addison throws one back. Shot by Dieter. Save made by Diane. 9:13 remaining. 6-1 is your score. Greensburg-Salem leading Montour. Referees are talking to the scoreboard as they still have the penalty up on the board. Back to the point. Addison leaves that one behind. Picked up front, opportunity for Ty. Can't finish it up. Ty waits, throws one out to Outley. Outley shot low off the post. Fink around for Dieter. Fiedler on the backhand will clear this one out. Moskowitz will chase it down with Addison. He'll win that battle. Moskowitz behind. It'll be picked up by Outley. He'll pass it out for Dieter. Dieter coming into Herbst. Through Zacharias, and Herbst comes in, waits, throws one back behind. Stick check there, keeps the shot from Ty from happening. Opportunity comes up for Fink. Fiedler comes back down for Barefoot. Tom Barefoot across. Moskowitz into the zone. Moskowitz throws one behind. Fiedler on the backhand. It'll go back out. Ty. Back out past Herbst. Chasing it down will be Fink. Picked up, and Webb will just let this one go back in for Addison. 8:02 remaining in a second. It'll be cleared up and the length of the ice for an icing call. 7:55 remaining. Face-off coming up all the way down to the left of Tristan Gonzalez. Varga and Kushner step in. It'll be won by Kushner. Ferris will chase it back into the zone with Dorsch. Tom Dorsch will dump this one around. Kushner waits. Goes one across. Hunter Webb waits. Point shot on. Save made, but goes wide. Back down Outley. Cam Outley watches it go around the Dallas. And Cole Dallas, the junior, will let that one go outside the zone. Kushner waits to get onside, does so. Big hit by Carlisle in a neutral in the zone. And now that's going to be a penalty. Dinkle gets up and talks, and we're going to have it break down here. Seven minutes remaining in the second. Dallas will head off. See if anybody else gets called. Diane just gets a stick change. Oh, it's a full goalie change here, as Adam Klemus will step in. 2-6, 739 goals against average, 781 save percentage, as they clean up this the penalty mess that they have in front. Looks like Cam Chirac. Nope, it's going to be Ferris heading off. Bryce Ferris, the freshman. Power play coming up for the Golden Lions, it appears. They're still discussing it with the Montour bench. Waiting for the official call on what the penalties are, but it is an additional minor to Montour. Back win by Greensburg-Salem, Outley. Roughing, it's going to be a double minor for roughing. Okay, it's going to be a double minor to Cole Dallas for roughing, and then it's going to be a minor to Greensburg-Salem, so that gives us the same thing which just happened earlier. Power play for the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. Ferris was the penalty for the Golden Lions. Opportunity coming the other way. Here we go, Varga. Varga head of steam with Chirac. He goes in to try to tip it around. He goes into the boards. Back behind it goes. Montour throws it a French shot. Save made by Gonzalez. Rebound comes back out. Carried out by Kingerski. So it was... They're still entering them into the score sheet. Again, Varga. Yep. Cole Dallas and Dom Dortch took a minor for a roughing, and then Bryce Ferris for Greensburg-Salem, a minor for roughing. He was shot on by Kingerski, goes wide of the net. Kushner throws one up for Swerzinski. It's off of him, but it's going to be cleared out. And here come the Montour Spartans 2-0. Fiedler with barefoot. Fiedler's shot scores. 6-2 is your score. Short-handed goal for Hunter Fiedler. Fiedler went 2-0 and was able to fire one past Tristan Gonzalez, who's still down on the ice. They're checking in on Gonzalez. The trainer is coming in. We'll be back momentarily.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Gonzalez looks like he's still good to go. 5:17 remaining here in the second. 6-2 is your score. Goal by Hunter Fiedler. Cut it to 4. Face-off won by Kyson Ty. Back for Dylan Swerzinski across Addison. Back over to Swerzinski. Carries the puck in. Gets around a defender. Swerzinski. Shot high. Glove by Diane. Oh, sorry. It's Klimas now. Klimas in net for Montour. Back behind, it'll be picked by Montour. They'll clear it out of the zone. Go the length of the ice for an icing. Nope, they're going to wave it off. Picked up Swerzinski. Waits, gets separated from the puck there. Fink across. Looking to go to Ty. Kyson Ty. Down Dieter and Wilson going to the corner. Picked up and back out to the point. Shot on by Addison, goes to Ty on the block. He shoots one that gets blocked itself. Josh Klimas throws one around. Looking for Hunter Fiedler. The captain will take it. Throws one out of the zone to Thomas Barefoot waits, throws one up. Moskowitz will dump this one back into the zone. And Swerzinski up around. Moskowitz throws one through. Fink waits. Gets the puck separated from him. Moskowitz is going to come the other way. Gets through the first defender. Goes through, and it's going to be a penalty coming up against Addison. And it's going to be a power play for the Montour Spartans. .354 remaining in the second. 6-2 is your score. Sharrock and Barefoot. Step in, shot on, goes back into the near corner. Jack Rogers up to Dortch. Dortch back for Rogers. Goes back down to Luke Dinkel. Dinkel is stopped by Moskowitz on the way out, but Sharrock will pass this one back into his own, into the Montour zone, where it'll be picked up and turned around. Barefoot carrying it in. Dumps it in behind, looking for Luke Dinkel. Dinkel up for Dortch. Throws one down. Fiedler across. Moskowitz shot. Save made, held on to by Gonzalez. 3:23 remaining. 6-2 is your score. Thank you for joining me here on this Thursday evening. My name is Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live, Berg Hockey Night on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest and 10band.tv. Part of our doubleheader coverage at Kirk Nevin Arena. This is the final night of league play for the 2023 calendar year. I can't believe we made it already. Moskowitz will carry it out. Carried up for Fiedler. Hunter Fiedler into the zone. Across. Rogers has the puck separated. It'll be dumped in by Dinkel, and it'll go the length of the ice. 45 seconds remaining in the power play for the Spartans. Clevis comes out, and behind it goes. It'll be dumped all the way out to Fiedler, who was waiting at the blue line. He picks up the puck, throws one across. It's going to go through a couple white shirts, but does make it to Rogers. Jack Rogers will throw one through for Fiedler. Fiedler tips one on, scores! Yep. 6-3 is your score. Starting to get interesting here. Chipping away at that 6-1 lead are the Spartans. And a power play goal for Montour. Face-off coming up at center. 2:21 remaining in the second. Carried in by Ty. Ty shot held on to by Klimas, and it'll be Whistle down. Face-off coming up to the right of the Montour bench. Webb throws one in front. Kushner can't get to it. It'll be picked up by Webb. And then out they come. Picked up and carried out by the Spartans. Corbel couldn't get to that puck, so Webb will have to collect it on the half wall with Sikorsky. A little bit of pressure coming in from Varga. Swarzinski back into the point. Webb bounces one off a stick, but it's going to come outside the zone. Herbst gets knocked down on the play. Corbel can't get to it, so it'll be dumped in to Addison, who throws it in behind the net. Varga, 1:33 remaining in the frame before the cut. Swarzinski. Goes back behind. It'll be backhanded up for Webb. Back to Swarzinski. Trying to get it past Varga. Kept in by Zacharias. Back down it goes. Back behind Varga. He gets rubbed off by Addison. Kushner throws one out that goes out of the zone. Zacharias will chase it down in front of the Greensburg-Salem bench. 1 to go in the period. Back down Kushner. Waits. Webb gets onside. Kushner comes in. Chase Kushner. On the backhand. Far corner. Waits. Will dump one down. Throw one across. Looking for Swarzinski, who gets picked off and carrying it the other way is Zacharias. He'll get tipped off nicely by Swarzinski. Kushner in, looking on the backhand, waits. Turns a little time, turns and burns, throws one into the corner, Outley. Outley throws one on a short angle, it goes out of play. 23 seconds remaining in the second. 6-3 is your score here. Greensburg-Salem leading Montour. Looking at my watch, there is also a little bit of food for thought on this one, as the Cinderella clock is at 18 minutes and we haven't gotten to the cut yet. See if they add a little bit of time to that or not. Chirac will step in with Dallas. That'll be thrown in. Wilson throws one up for Dallas, and back down it goes. Out, Jack Rogers will take it across looking for Dallas. Dallas shut just wide of the net, goes back down. Picked up and throw one across. Picked up by Dallas. He'll shot, will score. It'll be 6-4 here as Cole Dallas gets his third of the season. And all of a sudden, we have ourselves a hockey game here at Kirk Nevin Arena late in the second period. 2 seconds remaining. Face off at center, back, and it'll be the end of the second period here with your score. The Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions 6, the Montour Spartans 2. We'll be back after a couple quick words from our sponsors.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads Up Sports Training System. Improve your reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
I was confused when they added it, but they're one of the only rinks that I know that actually has a Cinderella. All right, back here at the Kirk Nevin Arena, we're going to look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Let me load it up for you. As I'm talking with Jared Todd Hunter, and he's concerned because Sheets is remodeling and it's closed right next to this location. Really nice Sheets. Was real close as soon as you left here, but unfortunately, it's not the case. So what do we got here? Game schedule for tonight. We had 14 games on the calendar, 13 games on the calendar for tonight. We have finals from multiple games as Plum defeated Westmont Hilltop 4-1 at the First Summit Arena at Cambria County War Memorial. Ringgold defeated Elizabeth Forward 7-3 at CFS Bank Event Center. Bishop Canevin defeated Deer Lakes 2-1 at Alpha. That was a huge game in Division 2 as those two teams are vying for first in that division. Bethel Park defeating Baldwin 9-2 at Ice Castle in their opening game of that doubleheader. North Allegheny dropping to Mount Lebanon 5-2. I'll have to check in why that game went to overtime, if at that score. Thomas Jefferson defeating Greater Latrobe 5-3. On this rink, you saw this previous to this game as Chris Beddick was on the call from the Wildcats Network helping us out on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. Morgantown defeating Connellsville 8-3 at the Morgantown Ice Center. Blackhawk defeating Freeport 7-1 up at Brady's Run. In progress, the back half of the doubleheader. Big game in single A on the other division, I believe. Indiana leading Shaler. No, that's this division. Indiana and Shaler 4-3. Indiana over Shaler. Let me see what that will look closer in on that contest. Phil Bell and Nick Coretti opening up scoring for the Indians before Shaler's Matthew Stellatano was able to break this down to 2-1 before the end of the period. Then it was Phil Bell again, Ash Lockard, and Matt Stellatano again for Shaler. In the third period, Jacob Kuntz scored to make it 4-3. And that game just started the second period, so we started the third period, so that one has a long way to go. But those two teams are battling for that top area in the single A division. As you go back to the back half of the doubleheader at Ice Castle, Burrell defeating Carrick. Beaver leading Moon 2-1 at Barrel, and then South Fayette and Penfield tied at 1. Not only can I talk about that one, I can actually live call that one, I think, if I felt like it, and listening to Matt Popchalk down on the other channel on 10band.tv. Max Short and Tyler Brandabura, the two goals. They're at break right now. Saltzgiver with 25 saves. Bender with 8 saves for South Fayette. Let's jump in and look at that one while we're live right here on 10band TV. We, of course, got the priority tonight, our doubleheader on the main channel this evening. 10-band TV, Hempfield South Fayette. The pseudo-legend Matt Popchalk live. They are in the third period, 11:29 remaining. It is 2-1 South Fayette. I'm doing a live look-in on my screen right now. I really like these new Hempfield jerseys. I think they're spiffy. They didn't change them since I had been out of there, and I graduated in 2004. So I do like the new jerseys. I haven't seen the road ones yet. They look great. Yeah, we'll be back with your third period here at Kirk Nevin Arena. All right, Hempfield is now trailing South Fayette 2-1 early in the third period. I just got it updated. Sorry about that. My mute's a little further away than I'm used to today. It's all right, Todd Hunter. It's fine. No, I do. But no, Hempfield trailing South Fayette 2-1. This one's 6-4 in favor of the Greensburg-Salem Golden Lions. A couple unanswered goals by Montour in that second period brings us back to where we're at as the teams come back out to warm up. Montour out here ready to go. Greensburg-Salem still in a locker room. They're already ready to go. Barefoot's lined up at center ice dot. If there's any indication, it's going to be a fun third period. They did add time to the Cinderella clock. It's about an additional 20 minutes. When we were talking about it, there's about 25 minutes remaining in it as the Golden Lions are lining up for the opening draw. They had to close the door. The Chirac came off. Doors closed. We are underway here for the third period. Face-off won by the Golden Lions. Addison passes this one up for Dieter. Gets hit by Barefoot. Carlisle passes it out looking for Fiedler. Hunter Fiedler into the zone. Tries to throw one through the Barefoot, but it's going to be blocked. Brought out by the Golden Lions. Here comes Webb. Webb for Kushner. Kushner comes in shut. Save made by Klemus. Goes into the half wall. Back up. Addison can't get to it. Dieter can't get to it. Addison lets it go past the Barefoot. Fiedler up for Moskowitz. Waits, throws one back. Kushner can't take it, so it's going to be dumped on. Save made by Gonzalez. Rebound goes back up to the point. Carlisle shot. Save made, goes to the half wall. Barefoot on the backhand, throws one behind for Fiedler. Going to go back for Moskowitz. Goes out past Dorsch and goes the length of the ice. He's going to pinball all the way back to Klemus, and he's going to pass this one out straight to Dieter. Dieter's going to take the shot, just missed the net. Had a wide open shot as the pass went straight to him. Montour escaping that one. An opportunity for Fiedler coming back. Fiedler throws one across. It'll be dumped in, and Swerzinski takes the puck across for Dinkel. Back out Fink for Herbst. Herbst throws one that's going to be kept in by the Golden Lions. Up it goes for Dinkel. Dinkel's shot wide of the net, goes down. Swerzinski's not going to be able to get to it. Moskowitz is going to just dump it out. Right up and picked up by the Spartans. Out they go, but Fink's going to be getting an opportunity there. Back into the zone, Fiedler. Leaves it up for Barefoot. Barefoot throws one in. They're going to get a line change. 2-minute shift for that line. Back down Kingerski across. Picked up and carried across. Fink couldn't get it across. It's going to be Rogers with Kingerski. Back down Dinkel. Back out of play. Ty gets around a defender coming in all alone. Kyson Ty. Wait, shut. It's a goal. Goal by Greensburg-Salem. Kyson Ty. And it's 7-4 with 14:50 remaining in the third. Kyson Ty coming in and just fires a backhand past Klemus. Chase Kushner steps in with Liam Dallas. They're talking to Corey Mensch on the bench. once again. He's going to enjoy it, so I'm going to say it anyway. You heard of Elf on a Shelf? I got Mensch on a bench. I had to do it. It is Christmas. Back around Webb shot. He's going to watch this. He's going to laugh. And then he's going to message me and say, why'd you say it? It's all right. Back down it goes. Dallas will pass it out for Rogers. Back down for Outley. And icing is the call, 14-29. I'm horrible. I should just cancel this broadcast right now and hang it up. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to all. Addison. Back up for Hunter Webb. For Luke Dieter. And it'll be Zacharias leaving it. Liam Dallas and Mikey Kongursky jumped the gun there, but it's going to be one from Dallas to Greensburg-Salem. Fink tries to get around a defender. Does keep it in. Throws it across. Sharrock can't get to it, so it's going to be up. Outley will dump this one up, and Captain shot scored. Mikey Kongursky gets his second. 8-4 is your score. 14:01 remaining. That's Kongursky's 11th of the season. Second of the game. 8-4 is your score. 14:01 remaining in the third. Sikorsky and Fink battle. It's going to be Kongursky throwing one through. Fink on the backhand through. It's going to be picked up and carried out by Varga. Varga's shot will be tipped out. That's Trey Varga. Out comes Noah Outley. Outley forgets the puck. It's thrown on Klimas, and Klimas leaves it out for 2-on-1 develops the other way as coming around for the Montour Spartans. Torzinski throws this one up along the boards. It's going to be out of the zone and dumped back to Wilson. Wilson throws one past a falling Klimas. Klimas comes over for Mikey Kongursky looking for his second, goes to Fink, and it's going to just lay in the crease and get covered. 13:02 remaining in a third. It is taking off because I got a comment on YouTube that asked if he has anybody, there's somebody in fantasy with the name Mensch on the bench. It's pretty good. I like that one. I'm glad it's taken off. I might coin it and use it and sell it next year. I will hurt you. That was Jared Todhunter making a comment off microphone that I had to say. That I will hurt you because I've worked together for like 5 years now. Back it goes Carlisle on a point. Kushner battles with him. He picked up by Kushner. 8-4 is your score. Greensburg-Salem leading Montour. Chase Kushner. Run around, and it'll be picked up, and Hunter Fiedler passes it up to Tom Barefoot. Out for Moskovitz. Back for Fiedler. Never count out Montour. They can score in bunches. Ferris up for Webb. Webb shot on, save made. Goes back in the corner. Out it comes, picked up by Fiedler. Fiedler around, one defender. And it'll be cleared out of the zone. Ferris can't get past the Moskowitz. He'll take it back into his own zone, back around for Zacharias. Hunter Webb beats him to the puck, tries to throw a shot on that gets deflected back to the corner. Cleared out. Webb, the captain, will pass this one out. Braden Moskowitz. Moskowitz to the circles. Oh, gets it back nicely. Good give and go. Rebound comes across. Barefoot shot gets tipped and back into the corner. Golden opportunity for Montour. Comes the other way. Greensburg-Salem. Hunter Webb gets around. Comes in through the defenders. Tipped off. And Herbst loses it in his skates. Back up Fiedler. It'll be cleared up off of Webb. Webb's shot goes, nice save by Klimas, and comes back around. Barefoot. It's hit around. Back down it goes. Zacharias. Up across, and it's going to be another. This one's going to be on Hunter Webb. Oh no, who are they giving this to? Yep, Hunter Webb heading off. 10 minutes for unsportsmanlike again. This time on Greensburg-Salem. Sherrock back to Luke Dinkle, and he'll go on net, and we'll have a face-off to the left. 10:41 remaining in the third. Now they got my mind spinning. A little Corey Menchdahl that you just hide in different corners during practice each game. I don't know. Back around it goes. Mikey Kongursky. Cross for Ty. Carter Sherrock. Jack Rogers. Faceoff comes all the way back down into the Montour zone. 10:14 remaining. Sherrock steps in with Dallas. Liam Dallas and Carter Sherrock. It'll be a shot on. Save made. Well, it won't make it to Klimas. Back behind it goes. Dumped up. Passed and kept in by Kongursky. He waits. Gets around one defender. Looks to get around a second shot on. Just wide of the net. Kongursky on the backhand looking for Sherrock. Sherrock's shot goes out of play. 9:51 remaining. Kushner steps in with Varga. Face off one back by Montour. To be tipped out, passed, and kept by Kushner. Behind his own, Klimas. It's knocked down, kept in. Dieter's shot just wide of the net. Goes around Addison. Fink looking behind, and it's going to be a big hit, and there's a penalty coming up, and it's going to go in the net. It's a penalty. I thought that one went into the net for half a second. I guess it didn't. But we have a penalty. It'll be Josh Klimas going off, the junior. And a power play coming up, I believe, for Greensburg-Salem. Face off one back by Sherrock. It'll be shot on by Outley, goes back out to the circles, picked up and cleared out. Noah Outley will chase it back into his zone. Back out Kushner. And it'll be saved by Klimas and held on to the senior netminder. 462 minutes heading into this game. Relief in the second period. He was 2-6, a 739 goals against average and a 781 save percentage. Kongursky throws one across. Varga's going to carry it back out. Behind, picked up by Outley. Outley throws this one past to Kongursky. Back for Kushner. Kushner shot, scores. Chase Kushner, 9-4. .838 remaining in the third. Kushner second. Goes Fiedler's shot. Save made, rebound, scores. Barefoot. 8:22 to go. One detail is that they only have a minute and so many seconds on the Cinderella clock before it's upside down. Moskowitz comes in, hits Dinkel on the way through. Dieter back for Fink. Fink gets around, throws one through for Dieter. Back down for Fiedler. Up, Herbst will go back to the corner. Go back behind Dieter for Herbst. Back up for Fiedler. It'll be dumped back by Ty. Jason Ty leaves it across for Fink, who just dumps it in around behind. 7:45 remaining in regulation. 9-5 is your score. Greensburg-Salem leading. Montour here, barefoot, and Swarzinski in the corner. It'll be picked up and carried out by Chirac. Chirac has 2 goals in this one. 2-goal variety here as Fiedler brings it into the zone. Drops one back, barefoot across. Moskowitz can't finish it up. Back down it goes, picked up, and Swarzinski clears it out for Chirac. Chirac out of the zone, and we have a whistle for a penalty back behind the play. They're going to call 5-on-5 here. Barefoot heads up. Interference is the call. They're going 5-on-5. 7:09 to go. It's coming outside the zone. They're going to go to center. Chirac steps in with Moskowitz. It'll be one back to Addison. Addison throws one through. It'll bounce off. Goes up for Dortch. I'll try to chip one through that goes back around for Outley. Look out for Dortch. It goes the length 6:45, and that's an icing call remaining in the third period. 6:46 left. 30-18 are the shots in favor of Greensburg-Salem. Chirac steps in with Moskovitz, and it'll be one back by Montour to Carlisle. Carlisle's shot tipped in front, save made and held on to by Gonzalez, who lost it for half a second. Another face-off to the left. Carlisle loses the puck. He's going to dump this one back in behind Outley. Waits, throws one up to Kongursky. Out Carlisle, tips hands this one back in, and it's going to go out of play into the penalty box. 6:22 remaining in regulation. But tick, 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 it's 5:30 remaining on the Cinderella clock. Back down it goes Outley. Up for Chirac. Chirac throws, waits, throws one across. Picked up by Addison. Down, Chirac. Up for Kongursky. Kongursky shot over the head up for Outley. And he'll throw this one out of play. 5:50 remaining in regulation. They'll line up for the face-off to our right. Kongursky, 2 goals, 2 assists in this one. Chirac, 2 goals, 3 assists. Kushner, 2 goals and an assist for Greensburg-Salem. On the opposite side, Hunter Fiedler, 2 goals. Kushner comes in. Throws one across, looking for Ty. Going to finish up the play. It's going to be thrown on, and he lost sight of the puck. The official lost sight of the puck, so they whistled it down. Face-off going up, down, low. One across, looking for Dieter. Up for Swerzinski. He'll backhand it across, finds Dieter. Over for Kushner. Kushner waits, throws one behind. Oh, he fakes off a check. Opportunity here for Ty behind the net. Ty has Dieter in front. Waits. Comes up. Drops it down for Swerzinski. Almost gets it tipped away. Swerzinski's going to take it. Drop it down for Dieter. 2 black shirts on him. Ty stops the puck for Outley. Outley's shot goes wide of the net. Up for Cam Outley. Or Cooper Outley, I'm sorry. Little extra hit on Kushner along the half wall. Dieter. It's muscled out. Opportunity goes out in front. Outley. And penalty coming up against Dieter. Puck gets thrown on net during a penalty and goes in, but no goal, naturally. As it's going to be... Oh, a high stick and a rough here. Wilson heads off and Dieter heads off. 4:39 in regulation. Nine to 5 is the score. Greensburg-Salem leading Montour. Faceoff will be won by Montour. Cleared up by Barefoot. Out for Moskovitz. Into the zone he goes. Comes in around. He'll be dumped behind. He's going to be hit by Outley. Outley heads down. Kingerski throws one off. Sharrock waits. It'll be dumped off. Back for Sharrock. Sharrock makes it in the zone. Sharrock shot. Glove saved and held on to. 4:12 remaining. Sharrock steps in with barefoot. It'll go back to the point. Kingerski shot blocked. Out it goes and dumped across, and Ferris will get it back in. It is off. He was just dumped it in. He'll get on. Cleared up and past the skates of Moskowitz. Back across. Opportunity for Fiedler. He tried to backhand it across. Outley will dump this one out for Ferris. Ferris up for Kingerski. 3:42 remaining. Kingerski shot blocked, and that hurt. It looked like it hurt Herbst. Back out. Kingerski will pick it up. They picked up by Fiedler. Fiedler throws one across that will go to Moskowitz and go on Gonzalez, and he'll hold on to it. 3:22 remaining in regulation. Face up to the right of Gonzalez. That's it. That's the end of the game. It's going to be Cinderella here with 3:22 remaining. 9-5 is your final from Kirk Nevin Arena. Well, thank you for joining me here for this final game of the 2023 calendar season. I'll be back in 2 weeks with more Berg Hockey Night, Berg Hockey Live on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest and 10band.tv. With that being said, happy holidays, enjoy your day, and don't hide your mensch on a bench anywhere. Enjoy the remainder of your evening. I'll see you next year.